This would lead us into the 1970s, and this was when The Dark Knight returned, aka the Bronze Age of Batman. In the 1970s, we got new and younger writers and artists like Dennis O'Neil and Neil Adams, and these people introduced the shift back into the darker tones of Batman. It was a reflection on the time. The hippie era was moving out, war was on the rise, the American population was just not happy, and writers wanted to reflect that into their work. This is the era where characters like Ra's al Ghul were introduced. Joker became less of a clown and more of a criminal, giving us some of the best storylines like Death in the Family and The Killing Joke. And it gave us some of my favorite Batman stories like The Dark Knight Returns and Batman Year One. And I cannot stress enough how amazing these comics are. I go back and I reread them every year. One of the biggest things that these comics did was they redefined Batman as a flawed, complex character who made mistakes, who had to deal with losing, who had to deal with losing people. He became the poster child for what it means to just keep going. No matter what life threw at him, he would always stand up. And honestly, I think a lot of what we view Batman as today comes from the 1980s.